Empower woman today, empower her. Empower woman today, empower her. Empower woman today, empower her. Empower woman today.
My name is Dr. Frogo, also known as Mr. Peter Ostezwa. I will be championing the campaign, the Small Business Empowerment, to empower 500 women in Nigeria, precisely this year. We are targeting Lagos, Abuja, and Edo State. Please, can you join me on behalf of the Frogo Empowerment Foundation? Let's empower 500 vulnerable petty trader women in Nigeria this year, 2025. Last week, we launched the Small Business Empowerment as part of the Frugal Empowerment Foundation charity initiative to enable us to support vulnerable women in Nigeria. What do we mean by vulnerable women? We are talking about women you often find in the streets, hawking fruits, vegetables, and other products. You mostly, I don't know if you have visited Nigeria or Lagos, you see those women holding a tray on their head, hawking vegetable, fruit like mangoes and all that. We will be putting out a video very soon so that you can understand what we are talking about. These women, they are actually facing a lot of difficulties in their daily lives. Sometimes many of them do not even have money to start this business. They have to go and get to their vendors to lend them these products and they go and sell. Because most of these food, they are perishable goods. And at the end of the day, they have the pressure of having to even get a lender to give them the goods for them to go and sell the products I need to say. And they also face the other pressure from the customer because if they could not sell, the goods becomes perished. And as a result, they sell at a lower price. At the end of the day, the profits, they are realizing or generating through that business is extremely low. So at the end of the day, you actually saw some of these women on the street begging, either begging from relatives or begging from unknown people that feel they will be able to support them. So we decided to see, to look into the situation. They can be empowered to own a small shop where they can gradually build their business or expand the business from there. You, my dear, I don't have any option. I've been looking for a job. There's no job for me. And I've been looking for money to start up a business. The money is not there. Then I have to go. I don't have any option. I have to be on the streets. And when you look at some of these reasons, it does make sense because you have to survive as a human being. You're going to do anything just yet in the year 2022, 2023, 2024. We have started by empowering 6 women the first year, and we see the impacts that have actually made. And most of them now they now own their own shop, and some of them they are now dealer. And we see the significance of empowering. We also came back again, and we gave them promise that we're going to try and empower uh, uh, 100 women. Fortunately enough, we were able to do that. And I'm sure if we were in Abuja November last year, you will see the news was circulating everywhere how the Frugal Empowerment Foundation was able to work with a range of other organizations within Abuja and Lagos to empower these 100 women. Now, this year, 2025, we see the significance of the small business empowerment initiative, how this program or this project is actually making impact in the life of women. So we decided that we're going to expand the campaign. So this year we are targeting 500 women, And these 500 women, we're supporting each of them with 100,000 naira, which is equivalent of £50 each or $60 each, as the case may be. Today, I am here with my team, and I'm also here with uh, the General Secretary, Frugal Empowerment Foundation, Miss Grace, Mr. Chus, Ochi, then again, well, I'm also here with our media manager, basically giving you all the information that it requires, and also coming to tell you the significance of empowering a woman. Not just watch this video and just leave it like that. So I'll need you to hear the story of the women, these women that we are empowering. And I also need you to hear the story from our staffs who are actually on the ground on daily basis, empowering, helping to empowering these women. So I also need you to listen to our project professor, probably that you must husband to really listening. I'm not as blessed you. Or somehow as well, you have been a victim of, maybe you don't have a dad while you were growing up. It was really your mother that took all the responsibility. You understand the pain, the suffering, and the struggle, and you want to support this campaign. So all the informations will be there. I don't want to say too much, but I want to ask you on behalf of the Frugal Empowerment Foundation to please join this campaign and to let's support 500 vulnerable women in our community, inviting the secretary of the Frugal Empowerment Foundation, who is also the project manager and the coordinator of the small business empowerment in Abuja, to tell us a story behind the small business empowerment in Abuja and how the project has been able to impact people. Come on, strength, please.
Morning, everyone. It's nice to have you SBE project. I am Ojiji Grace Ehi, and by privilege, I am the project coordinator, SBE FCT. So, FEF SBE started in the year 2020 when Mr. Peter Seswa was in Nigeria, and he saw a lot of women on the streets, most of them young women, aged women, hawking the streets. When once you just slow down, they are rushing to sell their goods and sometimes able to sustain them, not able to sustain their family. So after having a background check on this, he as a philanthropist that he is, was moved to start a project. That was where the SBE Small Business Empowerment Project was bettered. So by grace of God, we've been able to impact 123 women. In FCT year, we have 106 women who has been impacted by this project. How do we do this? We go on the streets of Abuja. We identify these women who are hawking, who are petty traders, who are selling on the floor or even table sellers that their shop or table is as good as empty. So what we do, we tell them about this project, and once they key in their interests, register them. We organize a training this funds. We don't just give them money because some of them they don't have this idea of how to manage the money. Even if we give them a very huge amount to the orientation phase where we teach them basic things, how to separate their business money from their personal money, how to save from their money, from how to separate capital from profit, and how to reinvest. And after that, after they post the grant giving finale, we give them the grant seed of 100,000 naira each. Now, this is not a money for them to pay that. What we back to 2025, and we are set to 24 to 200 political zones in say Dawaki. We went there not on the So this is when we talked to the women in Abuja, Q big on this project. So we're having focus on small business and medium enterprises. So they are going to give them practical trainings, teach these women how to manage these funds, how to utilize these funds. We're also going to have practical entrepreneurs who will come and tell them their stories. That's to give them hope as well that yes, there's a way you manage your fund that your business can start growing well. And September, October, we'll be having the orientation phase were two of our beneficiaries. When we anything, she's a poor among the first batch A set of the SBE in Abuja, and she was empowered with 100,000 naira. With that training that was given to her, she was able to utilize this money to open fabric, this Ankara fabric in her shop. She sells some little household items, and to some extent, even if she's not there yet, it's a growth because she has been able to move from that stage of total lack to a stage where she has been able to at least put food on her table for their daily need or their daily bread. She has been able to do something to sustain her daily need.
I thank Oga Fugao because he really tried for me. The money he gives trouble. So I thank her when we got the week.
Who we met in Amak Market in Lube. If you're a resident of Abuja, you'll be familiar with that place. And when we met her, her store was as good as empty. She didn't have anything. But from after the grant giving, from recent visits to her shop, her business is doing so well. Mrs. Ebere has been able to do her business where she has stocks in bags. She has bags of rice. She has cartons of tomatoes. She has packets of Maggi, bags of gari, and so many things. She sells so many things now. Her shop is doing so well. I want to talk about Mrs. Peter, who we also met in life camp. Mrs. Peter was lamenting when we met her because she didn't have anything. She was literally collecting things on credit. And you know, these traders, when you don't have the money to purchase from them, quantity they are supposed to give you for the amount you are buying those items, that's because you don't even have that money to give to them yet. So they play this demigod over them and they just give them whatever they decide to give them. These women go and said she's selling in cartons now. She deals with drinks and snacks. She has packs of drinks. She has cartons of gala so well. So now you can see how this business has been able to impact life. Sometimes these women they deal with perishable goods. When you go sell at a particular spot, and before you know it, the day is already over, and they don't if they are even unable to sell these products, and it's a total loss on their end. First of all, they are collecting on credit. Secondly, because they are panicking or they are trying to settle rainfall because they don't have a shop or dealing with tax force or one thing or the other, or even having issues. They are doing this. Some of these women they have children that are looking at personal stories. You will be touched help them or assist them. Foundation is given to not alone in the struggle and lives of these women, empower two women. Also, not just giving up with no, that this money is utilized and the channel to key into the further empower the nation. Thank
You, and I'm sure you can see her join the Frugal Foundation, dedicating herself, working day and night just to be sure, just to make sure. I mean, thank you so much. It's great, Chichi. Thank you very much. Uh, I will be inviting the general manager, uh, the Frugal Empowerment Foundation, is Mrs. Eunice Ibano. So come and talk about the significance of empowering the women in our community empowering the woman in Nigeria as a whole currently. So, Miss Eunice Bano, please, can we see on the screen to talk about the significance of empowering the women in our community? And have also worked with the Fugo Empowerment Foundation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Fruga. We are still on our live campaign for the SBE. So it's all about SBE 2025. Good day, Africa, wherever you're watching us from. My name is Eunice Igdano, the manager, the national manager, Fruga Empowerment Foundation. And I'm here to talk about the significance of this small business empowerment. SBE is such communities. You know why? Because women are involved. It's all about, this is what the Frugal Empowerment Foundation wants to take these street traders off the street. So by supporting and empowering these street traders with financial resources to help grow their business and also improve their lives. So this SBE is such a powerful way of building the nation, because women are the nation builders. Women are very important. Just like how the coordinating director of this SBE project spoke about, Dr. Fruga found these women on the street when he came to Nigeria, and he saw that it will not be fair to let these women continue to hawk on the street all their lives, which is why this initiative came out, taking them off the street and making them to become CEOs and shop owners, which is why we are out here soliciting, calling on good, kind-hearted people of Nigeria to come out. Let's support and empower these women with more money, financial resources, because by investing in this women's business, you are taking them off the street. Those challenges that they face there whenever they are on the street talking, they are happy. You're also reducing the cost of poverty on a little they have to work. Some is it to talk about those dangers that are on the street? Some of these women got into accidents, even bandits. Sugar Empowerment Foundation is out here speaking and soliciting with you all to join. Let's make these women CEOs, business, and change their lives, impact in them for better. And we can't do all this all by ourselves. That become in a woman. Come join the Frugal Empowerment Foundation. Let's put smiles on the faces of these women. Let's better their lives. Let's better their business for feeling. Please start our campaign, nothing in their life. So, by doing this, we can build stronger and create a brighter future. The street women of the street and become what we also want. We want to see women happy, who have the little resources and they are also working, for them to be able to support the small business. Thank you, Secretary.
So much, thank you so much to women for the very material activities in Nigeria. Your passion for humanity is counted. I also thank the significance of empowering here for a single purpose, to empower 500 women with this sum of 50 pounds or for a business. Currently, a woman, it doesn't mean a woman to have 5 children. She's not empowered. she can do business successfully, she earn a very good profit. It means to send her children to school. And in that place, let can contribute are supposed to go support subject. I saw for the small business empowerment. So Mr. Frugal empower event experience in many fields. And I want to say it's not even just bringing him here to talk about the SBE, but I personally has made to the Frugal Empowerment Foundation and to the community at large, because we are proud that the Frugal Foundation has been these achievements, the what they really achieve when it comes to the your personal experience and the structure behind the small business empowerment and how you intend empowerment, achieve the whole, frugal. So what will be Mr. Chu Sochi, please can you come on this please?
Program Dr. Peter Seswa and the National Manager, Grace Ojiji, the Secretary, Media Conference, gives here do registration in the women. Really a very great experience. And as project supervisor, I have to put them through training, ensuring that they understand how to grow their nano business like and then we have to also direct back to their businesses. And it's been very hilarious, working with the entire team. It wasn't really a very easy process from the registration, everything together to ensure that you account details to go and making sure that the person who registered and who should be the beneficiary gets the form. So we ensure it into the account of the people who have to use them. And it's been very hilarious also, this also dream of having Lagos and Edo as part of this project as well. We have gone process, and this time we are having orientation and training. And thanks to Sweden, who is also partnering with us to ensure women to ensure that they can project and grow their business through the fund they are going to receive and through the knowledge they are going to get from the training. So Sweden is committed to ensuring that this training is done. Now, another thing is very important. The way we don't overburden them. By overburdening them, I mean that the training and the orientation have to be close to them. So we have Nyanya, which is Lube Kuje, correct? St. Kizito, and here in the grade school, and we are we were able to also, the women themselves were able to get a spot in the market where just giving them the foundation, the team, the entire team, impactful. And what you contributed, you can do out of the struggles. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thanks.
Thank you so much for the wonderful speech, Mr. Chief. Thank you so much. We truly appreciate you have actually you've been very strong. We are here. We are empowering 500 women with a business grant of £50. Information on how you can support us to have a means of reaching out to them to let them know what's currently happening. Because you're supporting the small business empowerment project under the Frugal Empowerment Foundation. It's not just your supporting, but it's actually what we are able to do within our reach to enable the world to know. Dangote, Dr. Dr. Aliko Dangote of Nigeria, which also to join us to support women. So we will be so pleased using our platform to support, asking for Prince, Mr. Prince Oyema, the owner supports the small women empowerment project as we are empowering women in our community. So we'll be looking forward to see how many doctor. Please join us to support that for you. This is Fred on Jersey, who has actually been out on Jersey for these women this season. So please, we're begging you to just say, I know you've always been very good, very charitable all the time. Peace Square, the Peace Square themselves, I'm not referring to just one Peace Square, but how much you will be able to join us to support these vulnerable women in our community this year. Now, we my great brother, a very great friend, uh, David was streets. As we determine to empower, we are calling out to you. And we want to, there's somebody I respect so much, like this, the way, the way you coordinate yourself. You know, you're leaving a legacy that the young Nigerians, on behalf of the Focus Foundation, we are calling out to please, chairman, work with the husband to support the donor. Our great uh, princess of Afrobeat, Tiwa sing like you, to be honest. That's gone global. I want to say thank you, first of all, for your work. The Frugal Foundation will not really mind to give you the opportunity for empowering women in Nigeria. We will not mind. Please, we are leaving that particular space, that position for you, the female that please. So let us know how Nigeria. We're going out to whiskey. So join us with your head. We know we'll be able to get there. The Christian is Christian. Honestly, your music is just so phenomenal. Just so phenomenal. Please, we are calling out to please join us to support the small business empowerment. It's the list goes on. So you have to call everybody. You see, it seems that we will not even leave here today. But please, whether I mention your name, I do not mention your name. This project is about empowering women. The UK diaspora and the UK people, they've done so much to support the whatever you are able to do to join us to support. Uh, let's say that. I'm calling on Mr. President, Mr. President, uh, Chief President, Chief Ahmed Tinubu, help me to set up programs that will empower women in our community. And I attended one of your Chief Vice Presidents, Honorable Women in our community. So your office to be able to empowerment program until all the women being able to empower themselves who are watching me right now. That is been playing on the coming very soon. So me, I want to appreciate quickly the Oyeyere Foundation for your partnership. I want to appreciate uh, Faith Fito for your business mentorship for the Empire Small Business Empowerment last year. And I also want to appreciate the Abuja Municipal Council for your coming to express your view about the significance of empowering women in our community and also being able to partner with the Frugal Empowerment Foundation into the project itself. We are very grateful. And last year, we tried to invite the Minister of FCT, Abuja, to attend the small business empowerment. But I think the minister, uh, His Excellency Wike Nancy, he was extremely busy. But we are hoping by the grace of God this year, we will be able to bring him in to come and make his own input on how his office is helping to empower women in the community. We are very sure, but we can see because it's also like just like the secretary said, the secretary said just now that sometimes the task men always pursue these women in the streets. Actually, we are supporting the office of the FCT to remove these women from the streets and plant them in a place where they can confidently settle their business and run their businesses. So we will be very happy to have the minister of the FCT, His Excellency, uh, next week. Thank you very much. We'll be hoping to see you on the small business empowerment. I think I cry. Understand widows fighting every day. So keep up my life. I think I cry. My voice well. Understand widows fighting every day. So keep up my life. Empower woman to them. Empower woman to them. Empower woman to them. How does that sound to you? And how does it make you feel empowering a woman? So I'm gonna play that song very soon so we can all enjoy it together. Please do not forget as you listen to this song, please support a woman, empower a woman today. Empower a woman. I'm gonna go ahead and
Empower woman to them.
empower
Empower
woman
woman
to
to
them.
them. Empower woman to them. I see how they cry. Her voice strong, well. Mothers and widows fighting every day to keep up alive. I see how they cry. Her voice strong, well. Mothers and widows fighting every day to keep up alive. Empower woman to them. Empower woman to them. Empower. We love our compassion when therefore we hearts. Lifting every hand we face. Plenty people they struggle to survive. Some day for darkness, so because knowledge no read them side. Mothers and widows, they carry load for body. I see how they cry. Her voice strong, well. She just they won't find way to survive. I don't see how they move, she they hustle. For every street she go, fighting every day, so keep up alive. I see how they cry. Her voice strong, well. She just the one. For every street she go, fighting every day, so keep up alive. Empower woman to their own. Empower woman to their own. Empower. So pick up the pieces of your pace. Office every pool when don't break. Make your life shine bright again. We there for straight off Abuja. From Lagos go Express Sokoto. Plateau go Benue. We leave no one behind. As you no sleep, we no sleep. As you no laugh, we no laugh. We ready to carry the pay you fee. Our go sweet. As your life don't better, well. Our go sweet. As your life don't better, well. I see how they cry. Her voice strong, well. She just they won't find way to survive. I don't see how they move, she they hustle. For every street she go, fighting every day, so keep up alive. I see how they cry, her voice strong, well. She just they won't find way to survive. I don't see how they move, she they hustle. For every street she go, fighting every day, so keep up alive. So keep up alive. She dey fight to feed her family. She dey fight to protect her home. She dey fight to feed her family. She dey fight, she dey fight, she dey fight. She dey fight to keep up alive. She go sit stand when others fall. She dey support her family with her last breath. Now she be the strength when they make us stand getting my home. She dey support her family with her last breath. Now she be the strength when make us stand getting my home. Now she be the strength when make us stand getting my home. Oh, now she be the strength when make us stand getting my home. Oh, now she be the strength when make us stand getting my home. Now she be the strength when make us stand getting my home. Yeah, empower one more woman today. Give her better education. Make you watch this stage, she plan through. Empower one woman today. Give her better education. Make you watch this stage when she go plans grow. Yeah. Mr. President, you hear me? President, you hear me? Oh, they no God, you hear me? Now go tell you hear me? This one, you hear me? FEF, you hear me? David, don't you hear me? Don't just say you hear me? See what's up, you hear me? Whiskey, you hear me? Oh, Nigerians, you hear me? Global community, you hear me? United Nations, you hear me? Oh, you hear me? Oh, you hear me? I see how they cry. Her voice strong, well. Mothers and widows, fighting every day to keep up alive. Oh, I see how they cry. Her voice strong, well. Mothers and widows, fighting every day to keep up alive. Empower woman today. Empower
woman today. Empower woman today. I'm sure you have listened to the song Empower Her. Please, I want to use this moment to acknowledge those of us who has been making donations towards the Small Business Empowerment 2025. As you can see on the screen, we've got Mr. Austin Ikayere. He's empowering a woman today with the sum of 100,000 naira, which is equivalent of £50. Okay, we have also seen Mrs. Antonia Osejua donated the sum of 100,000 naira, equivalent of £50, supporting another woman today. And I don't know if you can see me on this picture that's appearing on the screen right now. I, Dr. Fogo, Dr. Peter Session, I am supporting the Small Business Empowerment, the SBE Women Preachers. I'll be donating to support 5 women this year with some of £500,000, 500,000 naira. So that's equivalent of £250. We have the list now, the sum value in our charity accounts. Also, our team will be taking notice details of those that have donated so far. As we put out the updates of the list of donors for next week, we will also be showing videos or pictures or information of those who have supported this SBE women project so far. If they permit us to put it on the screen, we will definitely do that. So, what are you waiting for? We need you to come aboard and donate to support and let's empower a woman today. So, the donation information, as you can see on the screen, if you are donating to us and you live in the UK, the UK bank details is appearing here. Please ensure that every donation you are making to us is directly coming from your account as a member so that we get to know you, then you donate to us directly. As you are making your donation, remember to use either your initial, maybe your first name, as a reference so that as many people are donating, we'll be able to identify how and who is donating to us. For those of you who live in Nigeria, and as you will also see on the screen, the Nigeria bank details that we put on the screen. So remember, just take a picture, be able to acknowledge you, but remember, whether you put your screenshot there or not, but if you reference it with your name, we'll be able to support you, we'll be able to acknowledge you. And because the most important thing is that we want to be sure that you are also acknowledged, empowering women this year on this particular campaign. Please do not forget to do so. Now, please take note. If you are donating to the Frugal Empowerment Foundation, there's only just one account name that you will see there, whether you're donating for us to our UK bank account or to our Nigeria bank account. It's called the Frugal Empowerment Foundation. Frugal Empowerment Foundation. Please, any account, any bank account that do not bear this name, do not donate any money in there. Any bank account that does not show our name, the charity organization name, Frugal Empowerment Foundation, please do not donate money in there. And also be checking, the right of. If you see Frugal Empowerment Foundation, that is not ours. If you see Frugal Empowerment Foundation or whatever letter or number that's attached with it, please be very, very conscious. And if you want to donate, please, either as you're watching us on this program, we're streaming live. Okay, and you can also get this directly from our page. And where are we streaming from? We're streaming from the Frugal Empowerment Foundation on our YouTube page, and we are also streaming from that's FEF Live TV, FEF Live TV on YouTube. On people who live in Kenya, you live in USA, you live in Canada, you live in Australia, every other part of the world. And you are also thinking, how am I be able to donate? Because I don't even live in the UK and I don't live in Nigeria. So, but you want to support a project like this, it's very easy. The Frugal Empowerment Foundation is an approved PayPal giving fund. Okay, this means that with just a link on the PayPal, as you can see on the screen now. Yeah. Now, when you click on that link, you will also see the picture that appears there. It simply shows Frugal Empowerment Foundation. So we are making sure that you're donating to us direct. And if you find it difficult, maybe you donated and you have not been acknowledged, please come to our official page and just leave a message or send an email to Frugal Empowerment Foundation at yahoo.com. I repeat, Frugal Empowerment Foundation at yahoo.com. So just attach your receipt or just leave a message in there. Our team will be very, very, very much happy to receive your email and also respond. For all the same, I want to say thank you so much for joining us on for even having to watch this video, the uh, small business empowerment campaign we are doing this season. Thank you so much. I want to appreciate those who donated towards the SBE project for last year. For those of you who are not aware, if you go to Frugal Empowerment Foundation, go to the content information and support, scroll down and you will see sponsors. Okay, the list of those who have supported the SBE 2024, everyone is there. Okay, so which means your name, the community project, or if your community, if your company is supporting the community project, you can just click on that link and show to them so that let them see that yes, it's not just waste of money. You are equally contributing to the community project. But I want to say all these things once again on behalf of the Frugal Environment Foundation, the Frugal team present here, and my fellow trustees. Thank you so much, so much. And I want to say once again, empower her, empower her, empower her, empower her. So let's empower her.
Empower her, empower her, empower a woman today.
Empower her, empower her, empower a woman today.
Empower her, empower her, empower a woman today.
Empower, empower woman today. Empower woman today. Frugal Foundation come to give a happy hand. So pick up the pieces of your empower woman today. Empower woman today.